Everybody, welcome back. What can I say? I just keep saying we're cooking, but at some point you have to prove it, I suppose. But I don't actually dislike this. I don't like this. I don't dislike this start, I should say. I'll be like a tired whale. You know it's got to happen. Swimming is very, I mean, it's calorie intensive without a doubt. Hang on. This is a win. This is a win and a half. We got one unit just chilling there. And then early peach spam. We need to buy 2 units. These are 2 very good units to be buying. And then we can just buff the backline beetle for now. We combine them. If we see a jellyfish in our natural organic shop, I don't even know what to say. I'm going to lose my mind. It's going to be legend. I hope you're not lactose intolerant because it's the little healthy smattering of dairy. It's not a jellyfish, unfortunately. How about level me? Baboon would buff a tier 2. It's early. I've seen this unit eat me alive. We got to give it a chance. Freeze a peach. Roll once. We need to take a tier 2 and keep buffing it. I know it looks a little bit stupid because it's a flamingo, but I see the value here. And I know that I'm cooking up some weird stuff. Front baboon on turn 3. Not a typical way you live your life here. But that doesn't mean it. I mean, if that's wrong, who says I even want to be right, man? I just don't want that beautiful, juicy ant buff going to a baboon. And I would do you one better. Let's toss this down. Let's buy 2 peaches here. We don't really need that. We could maybe put a croissant. Maybe meat would be better, though. The thing is, we're going to need a tier 3 in order to justify the baboon's existence. We got the space for it. I don't know what specifically we'd be looking for. Hang on. The great minds think alike on this one. Or do they? Or do they? Or do they? Oh! I don't want a blowfish. Doesn't appeal to me. Garlic on you does. Still don't want a blowfish. We need something to make the baboon tick. How about you take this? I don't want a blowfish. I'm willing to go 1 turn with the baboon not generating anything. You know what? It's going to generate something. I can't believe I'm doing this. Much like you can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this either. Sell an ant. Buy a tamarin. The tamarin will soak up a couple buffs, and then maybe we sell it. Or maybe it gets to level 2, and we keep it for a bit, and then we sell it at a later juncture. I don't know. Listen, the tamarin doesn't have to be a stud right now. It could be a stud later. I gotta hand it to you. You almost made me sweat there a little bit. I'm not gonna read your name out loud. It's a little vile. Freeze me, buy me. Freeze me. Nah, not interested. I'm going to say buff me. I think you got a genuine chance. And I'm going to, weirdly enough, I'm going to give the meat to the baboon because if we get the tamarin to level 2, we'll be selling it probably ASAP because it's no longer a buff target for the baboon. But we win this easy. Don't even have to think. We win these. It's a guarantee. It's a gimme. It's not even close. Okay, so we're already up to 5 wins. It's a new personal best. Unfreeze these snails. Don't know what I was thinking. Buff me. Buff me. We need a tier 4. Certainly don't feel too bad about selling an ant to rock a hawk here. Now, I said a hawk. Please note. Now, I will be sticking with this order. It's a little something called the if it ain't broke, don't fix it protocol. It's been working out nicely for us against, you know, all reason. We're going to keep rocking it because it doesn't seem like there's a good reason to change. Now, we're going down here. Not by much for the record, but we did go down there. We need our tamarin to level so we can reasonably be sold. Hawk is fine. I'm not willing to unwind the flamingo yet, so I'm gonna go. You know what? We're gonna take that level up. Tamarin, you piece of junk. Okay, for now, take honey on the tamarind, something you don't mind selling. That extra 515 on a Triceratops, man, it would really... Oh, my meat! It would really hit the spot. You killed your glowfish, you joker. What were they thinking? Actually, they're gonna own me. Yep. Spelunker guy, good name, good name. Our strategy is peaked and now it's falling apart. We need... Octopus is very nice, okay? I'm sorry to say that, I mean, like, neither of you have a reason to exist anymore. Get the octopus out there, and there's a little prayer involved. I'd love to give the octopus a pineapple. Is unlikely to live through one attack. The thing is, I'm not going to sell you. I'm not going to sell you for 50%, okay? All we need is a chocolate, and then we take you to the next level. Is a Triceratops what we're looking for? I don't know. That's why we're checking. You're gone, honestly, because you're not buffing anything. I know you could buff tier 6s if we get you there, but you ain't there yet. You ain't there yet. So what do you want from me? I'm now thinking Triceratops sans elephant. I don't know if it does enough for us, but it does do something. I can't deny that. Hey, listen, don't panic quite yet. It's still relatively early. That's nasty. I've never seen a falcon that big. You got me with that one. You would have gotten me without that one too, but you got me with that one. 3 snails. Very compelling opportunity for us here. I'm gonna go for the gold right here. And a cat. Listen, I think cat and cow is what we're looking for. It's not easy to make it happen. We need 2 very specific units to show up. I guess we already have 1 cat, but we need 1 very specific unit to show up. Have we been saved from the brink of despair? No, we've been given a draw. That's saving in its own way. Another cat. Brother, we need chocolate for our tamarind. Or a tamarind. I don't want any more flamingos. I don't want them. Take this. I can't believe I still got this tamarind out here. It's driving me crazy, man. But what I was gonna do is sell it for a cat, but then like we didn't get a cow yet. Please shoot the octopus. You have to shoot their octopus. This one is just not even close. This is why I oftentimes don't take tamarind. And I know you're like, all you have to do is level it up and then you can sell it. Yeah, but if you don't get to level it up, I mean, it's sitting on all this locked value, man. Please. Chocolate. I don't believe it. Buy me? I'm just thinking, okay, about the way I'd like to do this. So I almost want to sell you into an octopus. I don't want to run 2 octopodes, though. Buy me? I could sell you into a big cat. No matter what, the stats are going to the cat. I guess, like... Listen, brother. Listen. I think we stack them up at the front here, and we pray that a cow shows up. I would sell a flamingo to start getting the cow milk on the octopus any day of the week. Don't you dare steal my tomato and snipe my cat with it. How dare you? My life is over. Okay, what a disaster. We got like 5 wins in a row and then completely fell apart. If you have to use Pillbug, you can. Rather toss a couple of ants out here. Okay. Well, you know, the bright side, be like a sizzling slacker. On the bright side, we got, we had the early game. It was cut and dry. There was nothing to worry about. Part of that is shop luck, admittedly, but imagine if we pivoted properly. Which probably necessitates not buying the tamarind. Because I see a pig, we're actually going to buff a pig, move it to the back. Maybe a little peach spam. Level your pig to level 3. Get an early bison. Win the game easily. What could be... It's nothing more complicated than that, as long as the shops just work out exactly as they're supposed to. Full HP for round 3. 0 wins, but full HP. It's something. Badger can be nice. Maybe to say it goes hard is not fair, but it can be nice. And if we don't get honey, which we didn't, I think we'll be happy with a croissant on a badger. And you know what? I'm compelled. I'm compelled to run Psycho Front Badger. I think it's like the hedgehog. As long as we know it's coming, we can prepare for it better than our opponents. I am a genius. I'm the smartest Super Auto Pets player in the world. Roll me. He says before endlessly rolling. Why don't you take some meat just in case we level up our ant? It's not unlikely. It's a bit of an insult what you're doing to me here. Almost had me buying cupcakes. Not much for turtles this week. Maybe you could pivot to turtles later if you got like a beluga or something, but I'm not... I mean, I don't think I'm your guy for that, to be honest with you. Holy cow. A hit win? Peach spam. It makes a difference. Now, lettuce. Double lettuce is great if we had a tier 3. Giraffe is fine. Honestly, I'm like, I should have this guy, like, buff the badger. Oh, but then he kills the giraffe. Oh, that's not so bad. You are a tier 3 now that I think about it. You're a tier 3, so this is not so bad. I know you're thinking... You're thinking honey on a giraffe, or you're thinking honey on a badger? I'm thinking we want this badger's stats to go sicko mode. Then we put like a sacrificial lamb behind it, and we keep running front badger. My life is a joke. It's all falling apart. Mostly just Super Auto Pets, actually. Freeze this. We'll take our level next. I think it's time to perhaps recognize that the pig was a bit of a dead end. But it's only a dead end because we didn't get more pigs, which we only recently found out that we didn't get because we couldn't have known that we wouldn't have gotten more pigs until we saw the shop where there should have been pigs, but there weren't any pigs. There weren't any pigs. That's nasty. What you've just done to me is quite nasty. I have died as a result of your nastiness. How does that make you feel? Give me this. You gotta try it. You will be buffing... Actually, probably should have sold the snail first. But hey, what if we get a snail? We'll be buffing the Triceratops. Could still get a snail. Okay, so the order here is this. I'll never complain about just a brain-dead scaling weekly ever again. I'm so freaking confused, man. Two life, huh? 2 life and no future prospects. That's rough. It's a rough place to be. You can leave. Hawk can still go out here. You might say NL. How is it possible? You keep losing with the same animals. Here's the thing. If you watch me play this on Twitch past couple of days, I'm losing with every animal. It's not merely the animals you're seeing me take here. I've built an entire potpourri, a cornucopia, if you will, of just runs that have used a melange of units and never done anything with them. Just like the runs just peter out somewhere. We have to scale, which means we need a level and we need a dragon, or okay, heron also goes crazy, but in order for heron to work, like badger maybe needs to survive a hit. I think you're gone. You're just like, you have no future. You don't even really have a present. And then the heron getting killed is totally fine. With God as my witness, I just don't know if I see you surviving 1 hit even with a lemon, but I guess we have to bank on that. In theory, there's something here. We should buff like this. I think these 2 units are the ones that would end up going. And then we would, yeah, okay. Maybe, because I'm praying for a draw. Oh, the math on that was so messed up. Never mind, we draw, okay. That's all I could have asked for, man. Now, just beautiful shop lines. I'm begging you. You should level me just in case. We can take a 2-turn pivot. Especially because we just got a tier 1 right there. You should buy. You know you're gonna want it. You on the other hand, no, you're gone. Okay. Next turn, the giraffe goes. The hawk probably stays. One day that heron's gonna work, man. Even though it's a crane. Okay, 1 life remaining. A frozen tier 1. Help me. Sell me. Buy me. Sell me. The thing is, the heron is obviously the easy level up, but it hasn't even had a trigger work yet. So I feel like you gotta go dragon on it, even though we're unlikely to realize the benefit. Now you need to scale, because you need to survive a single attack. Difficulty degree impossible. Another nice buff. An armadillo, basically just to give our badger like a 0.1% extra chance of surviving an attack. I guess we should probably move hawk to the front. Hang on, I'm surviving an attack, which means I'm surviving 2 attacks. Okay, so that's the way it's supposed to go. But we got no margin for error, including from the shop. So I need the shop to help me out quite a lot here, if possible. I always appreciate the cows, don't get me wrong. I'll add another one to the front, just to give us the chance of superior milk. And then honestly, I'm going hawk at the front to hopefully aid in taking out their strongest unit, so maybe our badger can live long enough to get 2 attacks off. That was disappointing, but you know what? This actually basically couldn't have gone better. Please, God. It's... Oh, I almost sold you, because that's where the cow used to be. Buy me, buff me. Definitely want level 2 heron now. It's actually... I mean, it's a crane. That's true. It's a good point. I can sell you and put 1 unit out there. It's probably going to seem borderline psychotic. Maybe you steal a piece of equipment that annoys the crap out of me. Possibly not, but I'm I'm just throwing out an equipment thief. Oh, I lived! Hang on. I don't know if we got this. Oh. No! I needed more than 1 HP. If we had 2 or 3, I think there's a reasonable chance there. Pig? Peg? You don't take 3 pigs early. It's unwinnable unless they're 2 squatted. You take this, and there's just like, there's a little praying involved to beat the draw. Be like a hard fella. It's not unreasonable to lose this. It depends on the HP of their front unit. 2, huh? Would have been nicer to have our pigs at the front that time. You know what? Lesson learned. 2-3 is a must-have. The biggest thing here is just if you could not lose this round. Winning would be great to get the trophy, but just to get back to full HP is the most important thing for me. And it's not gonna happen. Have you seen these runs? I can't afford to be on 4 HP right now. Have you lost your mind? Baboon would buff a tier 2. Here we go again. You should be buffing an elephant. Yes, I'm sorry to the flamingo, but I refuse to become a victim of sunk cost fallacy. Freeze me. These extra you know, 1-2s in the early game matter a lot. If we can get a blowfish on tier 3, we got something cooking. I don't know if it's much. We're actually going to be on 3 life. That's pretty bad for business and for pleasure, quite frankly. If I'm speaking to a customs agent right now. Buy me, buff me, roll me once. Oh, that's greasy. Honestly, I don't think meat fits us as well as just... I mean, if I'm being real with you, a cupcake on the elephant. We need to not lose, frankly. Winning would be great. Well, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, okay? That's what I've always said. Level me. Manta's not really what we're looking for. Okay, that being said, there are 2 of them. But we're buffing at tier 3. Listen, you need garlic? I'm not that sold on a 3/4. This is extra gold if we get like a little lucky. I'm going to run the squad like this. If you got an issue with that, here's a tissue, okay? I understand the baboon's not doing anything. So we probably should have sold the baboon instead of the otter. But here's the thing, the baboon might do something in the future. I know you're probably saying, what future? Well, if we can somehow get to the world where there's a future. Oh my god, really? Okay, we're on 1 life. It's like round 6. It's a complete disaster. We're rolling. We're rolling our way into oblivion, and I can't believe it. But look at all this excess gold we've got for no reason. Please, God. 1-9-17. I think we draw. Oh, thank God. No! No! No, I can't leave you on that one. Are you crazy? Okay, here's something. It's why, I mean, you're gonna -2 this. Be like a rich astronaut. It's wild how that team, to me, looked great, but achieved 0 results. I needed to hit the ant. No, we're winning anyway. Okay. Like, that team looks so much better than the team that won 5 straight to me. And maybe that's because, like, long-term, it could have gotten there, but that would require it to get out of the short-term, which obviously it did not. So here's an interesting way to stack up your team. I actually think we want... like this. We want our best beetle to get the pill bug buff, to put it in the most Dr. Seussian terms possible. And we want at least 1 ant to be guaranteed to hit a pill bug. And, I mean, we cleared Pooh Stanko easy here. I'm sorry. Pooh Stanko, what a name. And you know what? This is an opportune jellyfish. I hate the tamarin. It makes you so dependent on it for success. Freeze me. Now, how would you organize the squad? I would organize it thusly. I want the maximum chance of all of our buffs to land on the beetle for now. But I should be buffing the jellyfish with the excess peaches here. Very narrow loss. Very strong clownfish. I'm not mad about that one. This is because our jellyfish is our, like, long-term engine. If we have a chance to win, it has to be the jellyfish. So we're going to move both ants to the front so that our pill bug buffs come out appropriately. We're going to prioritize the permanent stats over the temporary stats, and the ants are not doing anything for us at this point anyway. It's nice you divided it so equally. Now, we are going to lose to a 12-13 level 3 beetle that also has honey on top of it. That's a strong unit. No denying that. You should take a peach. You could literally just add elephant blowfish. Normally, I would probably say no, but I feel like I can't afford to be making enemies right now. So sure, I don't even know where you put them. Maybe like that, and then put some garlic on your 611 for now. Let the jellyfish cook a little longer. Need some levels, man. Need some levels. He's a strong lad, but he's not the strongest lad I've ever seen. We're gonna win this one. Yeah, this is dangerous though, because I feel like I could be like, oh, what an amazing pivot I made, but I think the squad we were going up against, with no disrespect, was just pure garbage. I think we just went up against somebody who's having the same kind of struggle this week that I am. Now this is looking a little bit more like what I'm used to going up against this week. What a shot, though. I don't think it makes any difference. Wait a minute. It makes a little... Oh, no, it makes no difference. I was right the 5th time. Level me. You piece of junk, level me. I'm not investing in a blowfish, really, right now. It's at base level. Too late in the game to care. This is important. Maybe I am investing in it now that it has shown up. Take some garlic. Garlic, you know what? We should probably put garlic on our jellyfish too. It's like, jellyfish is like a microcosmic tamarind. It's like as soon as you take it, it dominates your thinking. It becomes the only thing you care about on the run. But like, you would expect at this point to have maybe gotten one more. But maybe that's me being entitled, like they say the millennials are. Could be. Take another peach, man. I'm grinding. It's low and slow. This is a reverse sear, sous vide to cast iron frying pan type run. I'm not feeling like too bad. Yeah, we win these. Okay, 5 wins. At least I have to find some inner peace. 5 wins is okay, and we've still got the slightest amount of HP to cook with. You're going to buy me. We're going to pivot to a dragon again. And a heron would be nice. It's going to be like a buy me, sell me, buy me. Honestly, for now, buff me, move me to the front, toss me a heron. As politely as possible, I think that right now this is free wins. But I'm not trying to be full of hubris, because we could have a very strong unit up at the front. But I feel like guaranteed, or more or less guaranteed, melon on your strongest unit is like it's a really good place to be on turn 9. Maybe we can use that as a launch pad to build a dragon run off of. And we basically, you figure out what you're unwinding, and we're just going to unwind the blowfish and the elephant. We need to get rid of 2 units, and the blowfish and the elephant just have less stats than the beetle. We'll probably want a lemon out there at some point. And if I'm being real with you, we would probably... I would live with that. Freeze me. Freeze me. We would probably yeet the beetle up to a certain point. Still a really strong team. We would yeet the beetle up to a certain point. You got me, you son of a gun. In order to fit like a second dragon on the team. I'm clicking. Do you hear how fast the clicks are? Once I know I'm going to lose. It's psychotic. Should probably take this. We haven't had problems getting the heron, aka crane, trigger yet. So I think you're like buy, sell. Buy. And then honestly, why not give your jellyfish like a juicy little buff here? Long term, we would like the heron to get to the point where it could give our jellyfish a second melon. I mean, we're very brittle right now. You know, one strong team is pretty much all it takes to lock us out here forever. I don't know about forever. I'll probably play some more tomorrow. At some point, we gotta bank at least 1 10-piece this week. Tier 1s. Tier 1s come first. I don't think we're using the lemon. I think we're waiting for chocolate to come around. Second dragon. I can't yeet the beetle and I can't yeet the crane anymore. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know what? Toss me one of these. It's not that unfortunate. It's nice to have a second dragon. Now, we're in miracle hours. If both herons could get a trigger, we would be feeling a lot better about our lives. There's one. There's two. It's a very well-balanced squad, I'll admit, but we got him. It takes us to 8. That's like almost a PB this week. Scarily enough. Level the heron. 2 triggers on our jellyfish would go crazy. I'm not pivoting to the octopus. We're focusing on our core competencies. Holy cow. Freeze tier 1s anyway. What's our core competency? Pray the heron works as many times as it's capable of, and then pray that it works on your best units. My god, I sort of don't believe it. I have to tell you, I don't know if this is a trick that the game is trying to play on me. I would be very content to be on 9. To get to 9 wins would still feel great to me. My word. This is definitely a freeze me. And then we just buy one of these. There's an argument to be made, by the way. We should have gone maybe like 2 level 2 herons. But I'm thrilled to be where I am right now. And I could now, this is the last video for today. I can get up from my desk without feeling like a complete failure. Doesn't mean I feel like some kind of mad genius, but hang on. I think we did it. Thank you so much, Heron, aka Crane. I'll learn your name one day. Oh my god, that was a saga. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!